Hello, humans and animals alike. This is Dylus. Happy New Year. It is 2026 now, and, well, maybe I'm not the most optimistic about things in general, but I'm feeling pretty optimistic about me, at least. That's good enough, right? Anyway, we'll be continuing Final Fantasy VI today. Not sure how long I'm going to stream, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be a bother with some of the guests that are here. So I'll try to, keep my voice down a little bit. Although I can tell people are pretty excited to see me, once again today. So, yeah, I'm just seeing I have 4 viewers, at least, or around that. So, that's really cool. Glad you're tuning in. Not sure if any of you have any sorts of plans for New Year's Day. I didn't really have any plans, but, someone else did, and we have some of their family over. It's not any of my family. So, anyway, with that, it's time to go to the sealed gate in Final Fantasy VI. Let me just fade out the music here, and I'll get the game started. Alright. Here we are. Okay, let's load our game here. This one. Alright, now I have to decide what party I want to bring for, gate. And I also want to make sure if there's any good stuff to steal. I guess there's one enemy that has some good stuff. Alright. Let's see our options here. Hello, Giguzurugi. Giguzuki. It's gonna take a little getting used to there. Lots of hay on the screen at the moment. Oh. Hay, lots of hay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was a pun. Okay, let's see. I mean, I suppose we ought to, like, have Cyan or Cayenne get some levels. Alright. Let's unequip the party members who aren't with us, and we'll get to equipping who we have right now. Let's see. I'll equip you with the Drainer. Headband, that makes the most sense. Power Sash. Tempest. I think the Tempest has a chance of casting Wind Slash when you use it as a regular attack. Of course, I'm rarely going to be using the Fight command, so I'll have that be a potential counter instead. Helmet, Gold Armor. Speaking of which, let's get you that Black Belt equipped. And let's see. Yeah, I'll do Hyper Wrist. I'll give you earrings. Oh, here they are. And Zephyr Cape, I suppose? Alright, do I have a... Oh, I think the white cape... Oh, okay, here's the white cape. Alright, Cayenne to the back. Yeah, everybody can go in the back row. Now for Espers... how is your... Okay. Okay, Sabin. Let's get you Magic. And Cayenne... Stamina. Alright, and I think we're good to go. Alright, we've pretty much done all that we can with the airship. So now all that's left is to go to the... it's right around here. Oh, great, a back attack. Let's see, okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Side attack. Okay, where is... Oh, there's the wind slash in action. Oh, jeez. I cannot find what I'm looking... Oh, actually, I don't think I have the, rage. Never mind. I was looking for Baskerville. Or Chimera, but, I don't think I actually have those. What do I have that I can make good use of? I've been relying on, Stray Cat and Pterodon all the time, but what about some others? Let's see, I think Slam Dancer is Blizzara? I have to have my, spreadsheet up to, know everything. Let's see, that's Snare, this is, Raise, Haste 2. Alright. So, if you remember this place, this was kind of overrun by soldiers. But strangely, that's odd. No Imperial soldiers. Let's get this over with. What if we go in here? Ooh, there's a bunch of treasure down there, but the door to it is locked. All right. Okay, here we are. Cave to the sealed gate. Let's see, we get an assassin dagger. That is a weapon for, I think Locke can equip that. The problem is, though, a bunch of enemies here are undead, and what the assassin knife does is it has a chance of inflicting instant death. But when that effect goes into play, oh shoot, they absorb fire. But when that, like, goes into effect, the monster is just brought back at full HP. So, you don't want to do that. I guess those guys are weak to ice. That was a lot of damage. Okay. There's a treasure chest here, containing a Tempest, which we already have. I guess if it was gonna come soon, I guess it wasn't that necessary of a steal. Oh, there's another Wind Slash. Alright, Terra gained a level. Now that she's done that, I can have her focus on learning more spells. Okay. Let's get regular ice in there. We just need 10 magic points for that. Well, what's this? Oh. Yeah, we have to pay attention to the switching tiles here. Alright, coin toss. We had to get out of there quickly. Okay, so coin toss. That is a relic. Oh jeez, this is kind of unorganized. Alright. This is a relic for Setzer that changes slots into GP Rain, otherwise known as Gill Toss. So basically when you have money, you throw it at enemies and it deals insane damage. This may be a hot take, I think the OST sounds better in the advanced version. Wow! That is kind of a hot take, I guess. Also, hello Gleamingly, welcome to the stream. Mayhaps you grew up with the advanced version and it just stuck with you. Okay, where do we go from here? Can we even make that? Who knows? But, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, up here. And we can get this treasure chest containing an X potion. Oh, Zombone. Let's see, Pterodon, I suppose. It's an undead enemy, so we can do damage with Cure. Not that I really need to do that. Okay, let's see. Okay. By the way, I think if you fall into the lava, you do start at, like, the beginning there. And I think you do take damage. I don't quite remember. Alright, basement 3. I think I want to go this way first. I think Celeste being removed from the party for so long makes it so Terra just becomes better than her. Yeah, I suppose, but Celeste will make up for it in, like, the latter half of the game. I'll say that. Oh, those guys absorb fire. Well, that's not good. Oh, Life Shaver. That is a deadly attack. It basically, absorbs a certain amount of HP. Yeah, I don't quite remember exactly how that works, actually. I need to, like, look that up. I believe that is the ability for the Ing Rage for Gao, so I can just look it up for my spreadsheet. Let's see. Life Shaver. Yeah. Drains HP of one target to heal self. That's all I wrote. And it is an Earth Elemental attack that works against Float, a rarity. Wait, so that's why the guide I'm seeing recommends equipping Gaia gear. It's because of that attack. Gao is a very weird character because he has tons of rages, but only a select few decently useful ones. Yeah, there is no reason for you to get, like, every single rage unless you just want to be that guy who just has them all. And yeah, a lot of them are not really that good. Especially since Gao has the ability to use magic. You only really want to use the rages that have, like, really good abilities or really good protection against elements and certain properties. Let's see. Fossil Fang is Sandstorm. Will that work? Running Stray Cat the whole game is probably the best way to play Gao. Certainly the easiest. But you also might want to have something, like, for magic. Ah, crud. Oh, wait. What? Oh! I just realized. Oh, man, that's actually really smart. So, the reason why Ing took damage there is because Gao's Fossil Fang rage made him undead, so it did the reverse of what it was supposed to do. Oh, okay, that's actually a pretty good strategy. Let's see, need to try playing some PS1 oldies on MU that I haven't played now that I got the new Duck Station set up. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Personally, never use Cyan. Always use Edgar instead of him, because tools like drill. Yeah, honestly, Cyan or Cayenne is one of the weakest characters in the game, let's be honest. Even still, I do want to, like, make sure I use all the characters, whenever I do the, like, main channel playthrough for this game. Ah, there we go. Ha! Gotcha! Alright, Cayenne gained a level. I know for Cayenne, Dispatch kind of falls off in use, and the really good ones, the really good sword techs, they're, you kind of have to wait a long time to use them. At least Retort is pretty good early on. I mean, it's a pretty strong counterattack. Maybe I should start using that just a little bit more. Oh, yikes. I guess I could do Quadra Slam here since everybody's actions are pretty much queued up. Six has way less strategy than most FF games because everyone can learn and use magic. Yeah, pretty much. Oh jeez, that was a bad idea. Right, Terra has the Drainer. That said, though, I wouldn't really call it the easiest Final Fantasy game. I think that title belongs to, like, either the US version of Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy VIII. At least from the ones I've played. So, what does this button do? Ah! Heard a distant sound. Well, what could that be? Alright, good. Opening up with a sandstorm. Let's try Ice 2. We'll get a Quadra Slam charged up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that treasure chest. There we go. Alright, and Terra learned Ice. Oh, I do realize Terra's running pretty low on MP. Problem is, I can't really use Osmos when a majority of the enemies here are undead, so... wait, do I have, like, an ether instead of a tincture? Yeah, I'll use one of these. Of course, I could also just take the MP of one of my other party members, since I'm not really gonna be using magic with them right now. Genji Glove! So, we finally have ourselves a Genji Glove. After I passed it up with, Bannon. So, we can finally use the power of double wielding. Let's see. I'm not not too much of a double wielder myself, but let's see. Who do I want to try it on? Sabin? Some of the enemies are, Wait, you have a, do you have a Fire Knuckle equipped? Yeah, I wouldn't want to test that out on enemies that are, So you're saying Osmos does work on undead? Huh, I guess I'll have to try it out. I know it doesn't work that way in, I think, Final Fantasy II. I'm pretty sure it's like that. That was the previous Final Fantasy game that I had played. Alright, I suppose I'll give it a shot. Uh-oh. Well, never mind. Oh man, I should have bought more Phoenix down. There we go. Cayenne learned Cure 2, Stop, and Save. Okay. Oh, I don't need Terra to have Shiva equipped still. Let's see, yeah, let's give you Shote. I'm glad I can just say that and not have to struggle with the pronunciation of Katobopas or something. You know what I'm talking about. Sheesh. Oh, it didn't even work. Oh, okay, Cayenne's action's already queued up. That would have been a good time to attempt the desperation attack, but, alas. Do I have some tonics? Yeah. Might as well use some of them. The left one or the right one? Let's see here. What does what? Oh, okay. We're gonna want to be prepared if we want to... see. Is there anybody else who knows the life spell, out of curiosity? You're, like, on your way to doing it, but I interrupted it. Oh well. Alright. Surprise! Ah, jeez, a back attack too? Okay, Stray Cat. Oh! That's it?! Wow, okay. Doesn't the ninja have something cool to steal, though? I think you can encounter those again later, anyway. Nuts! I thought I had the monopoly on this stuff buried in the plaza beneath the grand stairway. Well, thanks for telling me that, at least. Ooh! Let's see what this is. A save point with a tent! It's like we know what we should do, huh? Oh, I just realized I have a lot of tents. Where did I get all these? I know there was somebody I stole a bunch of tents from. I think in the Magitech research facility. Alright, let's do a save. And now let's keep going. Oh yeah, I want to try this out. Nope. Huh, maybe it just doesn't work against undead enemies. Which I guess is better than taking MP away. Thanks for the Phoenix down. Oh, hopefully this doesn't make me fall in the lava. Okay, good. That would be a terrible trap if that was the case. Yeah, it's not really something I use that much either, even though I really should. Okay. Quadra Slam. Oh, Yeah, I forgot about Quick. What does that do? Does it make it so you can act twice in one turn? Like, that's available so late in the game that I don't really think about using that. Alright, we get an ether here. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, I think there's... Oh yeah, there's something under the ground. This was what the ninja was telling us about. We received 2000 GP, except not really. For some strange reason for, like, programming, it's actually 293 GP. I don't know why. I'm not even sure if they fixed this in later versions, but it's not 2000 GP, it's 293. It's not really exciting. Yeah, Ultimo would just destroy everything. So long as you have the MP for it. You think the text error is fixed in Pixel Remaster? I don't know too much about the Pixel Remaster myself. Haven't really seen much gameplay of it. Alright, learned bio. Okay, apparently there's like a, water edge and invis edge somewhere. Let's see. Oh. There's, like, stuff you can find... There's a lot of stuff you can just find on the ground here. A remedy... Wait... Why does my guide say it's a soft? Is that a typo too? Damn, I gotta take a look. Give me one moment, please. Gonna take a look on the wiki. No, this really is supposed to be a soft. That's really bizarre. Let's see, here we are. Another thing. Invis Edge. And finally, over here, a water skein. Yeah, I am playing the PlayStation version. It's basically the Super Nintendo version with loading screens. It does uncensor some things, at least on the graphics side of things. The text overall is still the same as the PS1 version, just with a few very minor changes. Basically, the reason I'm playing the PS1 version is not only because it was the version I grew up with, but also, when I eventually do my playthrough on my main channel, I want to showcase the bonus material from this version. Oh yeah, I've spoken about the Final Fantasy V PS1 translation. It's awful. Yarr! That's all I need to say. They somehow called Lena Reina in the PlayStation version of 5. Well, yeah, I think Reina is actually closer to how it was, like, in Japanese. I'm not so much bothered by that as I am bothered with salsa. That is just wrong. Alright, this button... Oh. Okay, well, let's be careful with that. Okay, this probably isn't necessary. You know, now that I think about it... Oh. Okay, so that's what happens. If you don't press the button in time, it just wraps around back to 1. I never tried that before, so I was just curious. Oh, there's a switch inside. Sure, who wouldn't? Now, from what I recall, there is something that does, but it only lasts until you get into an encounter, which, good luck with that. So, I'm not entirely sure what it does. Let me read what's on the wiki, because that's where I got it from. The chest with a switch inside it near the end of the cave may seem to have no effect, but is actually functional. It removes a tile of bridge at the end of this area that prevents the party from reaching the exit. However, a programming oversight combined with the player's probable actions to reach the chest with the switch result in the trap being easily avoided, and the player may not even realize it was intended as a trap. No, it's only in World of Ruin. They wouldn't want you to avoid random encounters that easily. Alright, there's the Wind Slash. Oh, it's not over? You fell for it, fool! Alright, and Terra learned Break. How's everyone doing on experience, anyway? Alright. I could keep going with, Doom, but I'll save that. Let's see, what do I want to try for now? Seraphim stuff. Alright, that opens that up. What Esper do you have? Oh, Golem. Golem's nice in a pinch, but not what I was wanting to use. Excellent. I do kind of need to heal Cayenne up, though. I guess you can heal yourself up. It's not like I'm actually going to have you use magic in battle very much. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ooh, lots of treasure. Magicite. Ether. Atmo weapon. And more magicite. So the Atmo weapon, or the Ultima weapon, is a very unique sort of weapon. It says the battle power's 255. It has the potential to be the strongest weapon in the game, but basically its power is tied to how much HP you have. Basically, the more HP you have, the stronger it is. Transforms at level up? What does that mean? I mean, I would think that it should be based on your level as well. Yeah, as you can see, battle power is question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, I guess I could give it a demonstration. Though if I want to do that, Terra should be in the front. Okay, Fossil Fang, Aura Bolt. I mean, we might as well give that a try. There we go. Okay, Terra learned regen. Not really something I use very often. If I'm gonna be using regen, I'd probably just rather summon Kieran. Let's see, that was the chest with the switch on it. Ah, okay. And then this... Oh, that just takes me back to that chest there. I should probably have you see that weapon when it's at when Terra's at full health. Okay. All right. Oh, did... Oh. So, that's how that works. Okay, I see. Where? Oh, thanks for the shades. Not like that's gonna do anything. Ooh, devised a new blitz. Let's see, I believe this one's, Mantra, I think it's called? Yeah. RLRL triangle square. Refreshes other party members. So what it does is it heals based off of Sabin's own HP. I think his like present HP. So he could pretty much be a healer, especially well if he has high HP. And I think it also removes certain status ailments like poison, darkness, and I'm not sure of the entire list, to be honest. Let me look that part up. Mantra. It's called chakra in newer translations. And that's what it's called in Japanese as well. Let's see. It cures darkness, poison, silence, and sap. Also, due to a glitch, if Sabin is confused and uses chakra when there is one opponent, they are healed for 9,999 HP. That's dangerous. Alright. So, yeah, I guess as it seems, the Ultima weapon really isn't anything special yet. If we acquire more HP, it'll probably be deadlier. Ah, and even more Magicite. And I think that is the last treasure here. Yeah. Give this a test. There we go. Wait a minute. There's an enemy I'm missing. The Sealacite. And there's also a Lich that I haven't, encountered. Aw, man! Well, that's not good. If I end this, dungeon, I'm not gonna be able to come back here. Well, I guess it can't be helped. I'm gonna use the Warp Stone. Alright, I'll do a, memo save there. Alright, it's in the first 3 rooms that, the Sealacite and the Lich are able to appear. Alright, there are the Liches. Mad Touch? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. The fool just Kamehameha'd himself. Oh, yeah, this is dangerous. Smoke bomb! Hurry! Nuts. And that was my first game over. I didn't expect it to be here, but there we go. So, unlike other Final Fantasy games, we don't go back to the title screen when this happens. We just get right back to where we last saved. And I believe we still have everything. Let's see, I wonder if we can silence them. Okay, time for round 2. Why don't I get the Serpius ready? Let me try Bio. Yes! Got the haste too. This probably wouldn't work. Yeah, figured. Are you susceptible to fire? Well, that didn't work out. And yeah, sure enough, they are, they absorb fire. I'm gonna try to run away. Well, we ran away. I don't know if defeating one of those guys, what is it? Defeating just one of those guys and running away is enough to make it count in the bestiary if you're playing the Game Boy Advance version and onward. But those guys are deadly, so I don't really want to, like, mess with them. Alright, I'm just gonna heal via the airship. I don't like the look of that. Okay. Get on the airship, and we're gonna have some refreshments. Thank you. Now, do you have Phoenix Down in stock? Yes, I definitely need some. Anything I could sell? I probably don't need this many tents. Oh, I thought I muted myself there. That's my dog's name. She's just barking outside. Okay, we're done here. You know what? Let's see. What's the most important thing in life? Being free of obligations. Otherwise, you lose the ability to gamble. Alright, I think I'll, switch in some new party members. Let's see. Let's see. This team, perhaps? Nah, I should probably put Locke in there. It'd be good if he has higher levels, so his steals would work better. Alright, let's do some more equipping. Yeah, let's give you the Thief Knife, Mithril Shield, Headband, and... yeah, Gaia Gear. Give you the Trident. The guide I'm reading is really recommending that I use water-based skills, and a Trident is water elemental, so I'll be using that. Gold Shield. Let's do Green Beret and Gold Armor. Setzer cards, Gold Shield. Oh, actually, take the headband. Alright. Setzer, go in the back. Terra, you can go in the back. Alright. Mog, equip the Dragoon Boots. And, let's see. Black Belt. Let's see, you can have the Hyper Wrist and the Sneak Ring. And, let's see, you can have the Zephyr Cape and Earrings. And as for Espers, Locke can have, let's see. I want HP. Is Siren the only one? Oh, there's also Shoat. Actually, you having sleep is probably good. Mog, you'll have Golem for the stamina boost. And Setzer... let's do Carbuncle, I guess. Okay, we're ready to tackle the cave again. Can I park a little closer to the cave? Where is it? There we go. Alright, let's do a save. Alright, there's still the Sealus site that I need to find. Hopefully we can find at least one of those soon. Got any stuff? A Revivify. Oh, let's see. Can I, get this? Oh. Damn it. Might as well use regular attacks since we... Oh, shoot! Imp! Imp! And now Mog is an imp. Great. So now all it can do is attack and cast Imp if it has it. Alright, let's turn you back. Green cherry. Okay. Terra gained another level? Ah, come on. Ah! How do I keep messing that up? Oh, poisonous frog. That's not gonna do us any good. And become an imp yet again. Jeez, really? has the imp spell on them? This is getting nuts. Nobody has imp. Alright, let's give it to... Let's make sure somebody at least knows the spell. I'll give that honor to Setzer. Okay, there we go. We got all three here. Can we, like, mute some of these guys? Oh, I just, equipped Carbuncle. Alright, I believe... Oh, yes! I believe the Lich actually has something good to steal. Okay, well, you can steal green cherries, that's always nice. But, the rare steal is a poison rod. So, you could get a bunch of those, and you could just dish out big damage when you use them as items. I'm not really interested in getting them myself, but the option is there. How are you doing? Okay, you still need remedy. Alright, we've encountered all the enemies now. We can keep going. Ow! Right. Let's see. This way. There. Now we're out of the zone where, there would be the, Apparites, Liches, and Coelicites. Do you have any good stuff? Phoenix down! Oh, I'll gladly take them off your hands, if you have any. Let's see. Oh, come on! I'm guessing the dragon is one of the ones that's rigged against you. Just a little bit. Uh-oh. Crap. Crap! Revivify, I need it. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, fine, we'll just do Dusk Requiem. The attacks are pretty strong anyway, I just don't want the poisonous frog. Which, thankfully, is only a 1 in 16 chance, so it's not gonna happen too often, hopefully. Wait, how much MP is that? 40? Let's be a little more conservative with that. Okay. Let's go up here. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I wonder. Oh, it still works. Okay, cool. Oh, did you just vanish? Ow! So it turns invisible and then uses an edge. So hopefully you've learned magic by now, you should. Okay, I think in that door was the, tent. The place to use a tent. Let's go ahead and use it. Does the ninja have anything good to steal? I didn't put it on my list, so probably nothing too important. Oh, angel wings! Okay, that would be cherub down in this translation. So if you didn't want to spend, what was it, 10,000 GP for the, yeah, this would be the place to get it. Although we can find more on the, on one of the other dungeons. Yeah. Alright, who teaches stop? Oh, Golem. So, Mog would do that. Is he susceptible to stop? No, he's immune to, slow sleep and stop. We can cast Berserk on him so that he doesn't use, any of the skeins, but, not sure what the best approach would be. He's not immune to silence, though. I did do a memo save, right? Yeah, I did. I just wanted to be sure. This would be the best place to just grind for Cherub down, so... I just want to know what the best approach would probably be. Okay. Cast fire. Oh, you're the one who has a siren. Let's see. Steel. Crap. There we go. Got it. Alright. Phoenix down. Let's see. Here we are. Oh. Okay, never mind. Yay! Ninja's level is 27, so if you just fought a bunch of enemies, you should have a fairly solid chance. Okay. I just wanted to steal one of those. I'm not gonna, like, grind for more. You could if you want to, but I'm not going to. If you want to use the chicken lip rage strats, you might want to grind for some of those cherub down. Considering I don't have the rage myself, I don't really have to worry about it. Oh, doesn't the Ing have something good to steal? Oh, an amulet is a rare steal. It's the only rare steal. Pretty sure we can buy those later, so I don't have to worry too much about whether or not I successfully steal it. There we go. Oh, the reason why it said 1 there, I believe Cave-In does proportional damage, in addition to inflicting sap. I just gotta remember what it is. Let's see, so Cave-In quarters a target's HP and inflicts sap. Fails on targets immune to death. Wait. Oh, I guess just because you're undead doesn't mean you're immune to death. Well, that's good to know. Oh? Can we get the bars? Ah, dang it! The bars are easier to see for me, so I don't feel the need to, like, do pause buffering. But, I failed that time. It would have been exciting, okay? Even if it might mean my death. Good to know that still works. Okay. And Locke learns sleep. Oh, yes, we got an amulet. Ah, shoot, that missed all of them? It's because they're airborne, I think. I don't think Choco Bop works on airborne enemies. Which, quite frankly, sucks. Get up. Oh shoot, that didn't work either. What, are they just resistant to it or something? You think maybe we could... Ow. Okay. Alright. Didn't get lucky today to see a desperation attack. Okay, we're almost there. Can I get this to work? Damn it! Ugh. Alright, let's heal you. Gotcha. Thanks for that. Alright, Locke learned Mute. Yeah, we might as well have him learn the rest of the spells, too. Alright, we're almost there. Dang it! I didn't want that! Oh. Oh, I messed up. You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna use a Phoenix down on you, just 'cause I can. Alright, Mog learns slow. Wait, what Esper do you have? Oh, Golem. Wait. Who learns slow? Oh, Locke did. Okay, there are no other treasures around here. And we're here. This is the sealed gate. Beyond is the Esper world. Why'd you bring me to such an awful place? Alright. Let's... Oh, shit! Terra! The gate! Quickly! Kefka! You followed us! The Emperor was right! Let Terra fall into your hands, and you'd open the gate for us! How does it feel to know you've been working for us? Now I fear you've outlived your usefulness. You'd better think again, Kefka! Oh dear, you want to fight me? This is just dreadful. Keep Kefka busy until Terra slips through the gate. Look! The door's opening! Yeah, just one attack will finish the fight here. Espers, please heed my call. It's opened. Now what? It opened! Terra! I feel so anxious. Something's coming! Frightful energy! Huh? Ah! Terra! Those Espers just flew out of the gate. We didn't even get a chance to talk to them. Hey, the gate! Is there a reason they had to fall in place exactly like that? What about those Espers? Look, let's return to the airship. Alright, a new path should be open to us. So, once we exit out of here, I don't think we can enter again. If we can, it's still going to be temporary. Actually, I think it is the latter. We can, get back in here. Uh-oh. I don't like that being a back attack. Alright, what do I do? Well, that's not good. Hate to do this to you. Ah, crap. Ah, shoot, and you had to waste your, morph. Thank you, although that might not last very long. Okay, Ice 2. Phew! That was close! I would not like to see a Fire 3 on me. Man, those liches. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's okay to, keep going here. What happened? The Espers flew off together. Then the Empire Scissors ran off as though they were terrified. Which way did the Espers go? Toward the capital. Vector. We're almost at Vector. There! What's that? What's wrong, Terra? I can feel it. It's coming closer and closer. What do you mean you can feel it? It was glowing. What's that? It can't be! An Esper! It's coming! Watch out, Terra! What was that? Get down! Setzer, get down! Oh my. Oh, Espers! Where are they going? They were mad. They seemed Angry? No. Stop! Please! Don't go! Forget that. What's with this vibration? Is it from the Espers? Setzer? I've lost control! Oh, no! We're gonna crash! Ah! Well, I guess, she can no longer fly, huh? Anybody over here? No. Is everybody, oh yeah, everybody's healed. Should we go with this party? Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait, not that way. Alright, I suppose our next destination would be Vector. Oh, we're all the way out here. Oh! There's a chocobo forest here. Might as well make use of this. Giddy up, chocobo! Alright, here we are. Alright, gonna do a save. I'll save over that file. Okay, actually, before we do anything, I pressed the wrong button. I do want to check on everyone's abilities. Okay. Oh, Terra's almost learned haste. Alright, lock. I guess we could keep that. Okay. Oh, wait, one more thing. I want to equip sprint shoes. I'll equip them tomorrow. And I think I'll give you running shoes. Okay. We should be good. Oh my, what on earth? Yeah, we can't enter the research facility anymore. So yeah, there are returners here, and people from Narshe too. What are you doing here? The house is burning down! Oh, we can buy weapons here? I guess we can buy this now. Can't believe it's business as usual in Vector as it's burning to the ground. I don't think I really need anything. Although headbands have been very helpful. I'll take another one at least. Anything going on Twitch? On the chat? No? Okay. Yeah, they're all just wondering what's going on. Anything in here? Nobody's in the cafe. Which should make sense. What are you talking about? Talking with Espers? That is definitely a mistranslated line. Anyway, about that plan. It was like this when we got here. So I guess they were ready to storm the capital, but, then this happened. The Emperor is expecting you. This way. Okay, let's see. so Emperor Gestal wants to see us. Really? That quickly? Oh, okay. Phenomenal. I've lost my will to fight. The Emperor's had a change of heart. Already? Sid! The Espers came to save their friends. When they learned the others had perished, they went berserk and trashed the town. Never will I forget their shrieks of rage. We're hanging up our weapons and armor for good. Power of those Espers. I had no idea. They'll shred the world. We must get them to understand that we are no longer at war. No human's going to make them sit down and listen. But for now, my friends, let us feast and rejoice. While the town is burning to the ground! Great idea, Emperor Gestal! There's some people here who'd prefer to keep fighting. Please, before we dine, talk to as many soldiers as you can. Make them understand. Okay, so we have 4 minutes until dinner. We have to convince as many soldiers as we can. Okay, those guys don't count. This is why I brought the sprint shoes with me. Alright, 1 person, 2 people. Terrifying the Empire. It's their will to fight. Let's go in here. Okay, back garden X potion. Nobody was in there, though. The Empire will never die! 5 people. Kefka, you scum! Serves you right! You're not wanted. The war ended before we could use his machine. Kefka's in jail. You deserve a thrashing! Oh, this guy wants to fight. Okay. Good, we can take them out in one hit with Bolt 2. Good. You're strong. Maybe you really can defeat the Espers. That's 10 people. My whole family was lost in the war. And there's nobody here. Let's see, in here... Espers, who'd have dreamed they were that powerful? A Gale hairpin. Never knuckle under. Kefka, using poison, how low can you get? I've always hated you. Let's see, in here... Yeah, there's Kefka in jail. We can talk to him, but now is not the time. heard you're the strongest of the returners, so just how strong are you? Mega armor. Let's do a bolt 2. Good. Locke learned fire, Terra learned haste. Not bad, pretty strong. I'll never live a normal life. Someone out of... Wait, did he say someone out of thrash you? That's some dialect. Oh, I already talked to you there. Now I'm missing a place. Ah, here we are. Returner scum! Ah, this guy wants to fight. Okay, we have less than a minute left. Hurry. Not bad. Alright, and I think the last guy is in here? I oppose peace. Yeah, this is what you get for having to talk to the guy while he's, you know, in the bathroom. Kind of funny that it came to that. Now that I think about it, I don't think this is everyone. I think I'm missing 2 people. I recall it being 27, but I guess I'm gonna have to let that go. So yeah, the research facility's been dismantled according to that guy. Yeah, there's no one here. So yeah, that's all I can find. Alright, that evening, the banquet with the Emperor took place. Oh, there are 24 soldiers. This way, please. You could count me in as a returner. Whoa, look at that lobster. Yummy. Imagine, all of us here together, sharing a meal. First, we must have a toast. So, if you want the best results, you have to pick the most neutral options. So in this case, well then, to our hometowns. Cheers. As you know, Kefka's in jail for war crimes. What shall we do with him? I guess we'll leave him in jail for now. Well, let's let him stew in his cell for a while, then we'll decide what to do. Although, something in the back of my mind is telling me that might be a bad idea, knowing how insane he is. Oh well. I truly apologize about the poisoning of Doma. No one dreamed Kefka would use poison. That was inexcusable. I'm so terribly sorry. Kefka's being severely punished, and we're cleaning up the poison. By the way, with regard to General Celeste, I think it's Celeste is one of us. Kefka was lying. General Celeste realized the war was stupid before anyone else. That's why she joined the Returners. Any other questions for me? I don't think it matters which one we speak about first. I'll just do why'd you start the war. My desire for power got the best of me. Now I've come to my senses. With your permission, I'd like to talk about the Espers. One more question, please. Why do you want peace now? I feel we need each other's help at this time. And one more question, please. Why do we have to talk to your men? Some of my men refuse to embrace peace. I felt they'd understand if they actually met you face to face. Alright, let's talk about Espers now. My empire's been decimated by the Espers that emerged from the sealed gate. They're acting spiteful. Unless they're stopped, they'll rip the world asunder. Yes, the Espers have gone too far. After the Espers went on their rampage, I knew I couldn't go on with my war. I asked myself why I had started it in the first place. By the way, about those questions you asked me, which did you ask first? Pick the right answer. I did why'd you start the war. Right. Anyway, more than anything, I want peace. That's my true dream. I want you to understand that. You seem a bit tired. Care for a rest break? Yeah, let's take a break. We want to test your strength. Won't you fight with us for a couple minutes? Sure. Special Forces. Oh, darn. Oh wow, Bio works really well. They are humanoid enemies, so they would very likely be susceptible to poison. Just as we thought. Alright, I think we only have to fight those guys once. Is that right? Alright. Alright. All will be put right if we achieve peace. Oh, I guess I have to sit down in the chair? Alright. Is there anything you wish to hear me say? That your war is truly over. I understand. I've ordered this war to be over. Now I must ask for a favor. After they devastated my empire, the Espers headed northward toward Crescent Island. Except it's not really a Crescent Island. It's supposed to be Triangle Island, I believe. They must be found. We must tell them we're no longer their enemy. After all that I've put them through, it is up to me to set things right. That is why I need to borrow Terra's power. Only Terra can bridge the gap between Esper and human. We must make for Crescent Island aboard the freighter from Albrook. Will you accompany me? I'll have my finest warrior accompany us. General Leo. I'm General Leo. Nice to meet you. Oh, if we had I realized if we had Cayenne and Sabin in our party, we'd get some additional dialogue there. I'll be waiting for you in Albrook. We must find the Espers and come to terms with them. You are our last hope. If Terra goes, I'll go. Locke, thank you. The rest of you wait here. I smell a rat. Agreed. It's hard to trust the Emperor just like that. We'll stay here and investigate. Please do. Leave no stone unturned. Right, and you be careful. I'm sitting in the Emperor's chair. Okay. So the war is over. We just gotta make sure that the Espers understand now, and then, that's it. I guess we'll be finished with the game, right? Oh, hello? A message from the Emperor. Because you were able to talk to so many soldiers, you are to be rewarded as follows. Imperial troops have withdrawn from South Figaro. In addition, our troops have also pulled out of Doma. We hereby give you the right to take any weapons you desire from the Imperial base to the east near the sealed gate. And this is from the Emperor himself. A Tintinabar. Her behavior at the banquet was impeccable. Please take this as well. The Charm Bangle. So when you do everything right, basically near perfect, you'll be rewarded with all of this stuff. Well. So, no matter how well you do, you'll have South Figaro liberated, but, if you have 50 points, Doma Castle will be liberated, 67 points for the storeroom, 77 points for the Tintinabar, and 90 points for the Charm Bangle. How you get points, like each correct action has like their own set of points. I'm not really gonna go over this here. I'll probably go more in detail when I actually do the playthrough on my main channel. Anyway, the Charm Bangle, what is that? Encounters fewer random enemies. Oh, so it's like a repel of sorts. You can keep enemies away for a little bit longer. It doesn't completely erase random encounters, but if you want fewer encounters, there you go. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say. Oh yeah, we also got a back guard to prevent back attacks. And there's some other items as well. Albrook support to the south of the Empire. Magitech armor hauling ship piles the waters between. There and Crescent Island. We'll penetrate the Imperial base. You deal with the Espers. Never will I be able to forgive Kefka. You don't have to forgive him. What's he up to, anyway? Ugh! How dare they put me in a place like this? I don't believe this! What a bore. Did we just see him use the bathroom? But yeah, he talks for a while, so you don't want to talk to him while you're, like, trying to rally all the soldiers together. Let's see, there was a Gale hairpin. Is that a relic? Oh yeah. Raises preemptive attack rate. Ah, okay, so you could get more first strikes. Let's see. I want to see if I can find some of our other friends. Oh, they gave you the title of Majesty here. Well, that certainly means he's turned over a new leaf, right? Anybody in here? Other than that one soldier? Oh no, not even that soldier's here. Flush. That's nice that you can just do that. You know, for such a dire situation, Vector seems to have quite a sense of humor. Can we really trust the Empire? I have an awful feeling about this. Oh yeah, that Special Forces enemy, according to my guide, this is the... I think this is the only chance that you can, like, encounter this enemy, and it has a rage. Could Gestalt have meant such a thing? Team up with the Empire to track down Esper. Makes sense. Can't just forget about Espers. We didn't have to do a thing. The Empire's troops just did themselves in. Oh, let me check the cafe. Oh, there's Gao and Mog. Smells like parents' house here. Why so familiar? Oh, was your father a drunk? Kaboom! Just act like a normal Moogle here. Well, that only leaves one person, Setzer. But he's actually not in the, capital right now. Where could he be? Why don't we take a look at where the airship is? And I may as well, equip that, that charm bangle right now. Alright, let's go this way. Fire 2. Excellent. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. All right. Oh, the back guard, in addition to preventing back attacks, also prevents pincer attacks. So that's really nice. Although it's not really something I equip. Back attacks don't really happen too often. Like, they're not problematic enough to make me, like, worry about them. Would be a nice thing to have in, like, Final Fantasy III, but... well, we didn't have accessories back then. Alright, let's see here. Might as well take some refreshments. Oh, there he is. Setzer and Sid. They're working on fixing the airship. Wow, what a ship! That landing really messed up the engine. It'll take a while to fix. I'll help. No machine can stop me. Don't touch anything. Go kill time in the casino. I can speed this crate up. But you little... get out of my sight! Actually, what he's supposed to be saying is, this airship would fly better if you just got rid of that casino. And that's what makes Setzer angry. But I could really make this thing hum. You'll love this ship more than anything, huh? Actually, when I was young, there was something I was mad about. Huh? In my youth, I dreamed of having the world's fastest airship. You mean... At that time, there was a young girl who piloted the Falcon, fastest vessel ever made. Sometimes we were the worst of route, rivals, but other times we were the best of friends. We always egged each other on to go faster and higher. When she disappeared along with her ship, I feel like I lost my spirit. Poor Daryl. I want you to pay attention to that spelling of Daryl, by the way. That's gonna bite us later. Alright, are we able to unequip everybody here? Might as well do that just in case. Alright, and he's here to remind us. I guess Setzer technically is killing time at the casino. Let's see. Nobody's up at the, what would you call that? I want to say at the helm, but is that correct? Okay, so our next stop is Miranda, right? No, Albrook, right. I guess we could use the chocobo to get there. Uh-oh. I don't like seeing that. Okay, I think I'll actually stop the stream right when we get to Albrook. So that's just going to give us a few more minutes. Anyway, before I do end the stream, I will say, I made a sort of update post on my YouTube and Blue Sky. So if you're interested on what I plan to do for the future of my channels, then be sure to give those a look, both on YouTube and on Blue Sky. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's do a save here, and we'll end the stream here. Didn't quite get as much progress done as I thought I would. The Cave to the Sealed Gate kind of threw me off for quite a bit. I didn't realize how challenging that place was. But anyway, I guess we're pretty much done with that. So yeah, I'll just end my stream now. If you like what you see with me playing video games, then like playing video games live, then consider following me on Twitch and subscribing to my live YouTube channel. I also have a main YouTube channel where I do detailed and condensed playthroughs like I will be doing with this one. And I also have a Blue Sky if you want to check out what I post there as well. So, with all that said, thank you very much for watching. This is Stylus signing off. See you next time. And here's to a not-so-sucky 2026.